Welcome back for some Holden, HSV and Harrop Heritage with this 92 SV93 Statesman. Bill, thanks for bringing your awesome Survivor to Harrop for us to have a look at. It's a stunning example.
Thank you.
The backstory, you've had the car for a number of years?
I've had the car for about 5 years now. It's number 30. They made 46 of them and one of two that were leather.
And if we go back to HSV, the very early days, like a lot of people, certainly our followers remember the Group A, the VL.
Yep.
But the VN model was the first of the new generation.
Yep.
And this is one of the very first genuine HSV cars. So it's a Statesman. They, I think, first came out in 1990, and this particular car's a 92, 93?
Yep, it's an SV93, so...
Two-tone, which looks really stunning.
That's what I liked about it.
So white on cream. The interior, you have had retrimmed, but it came factory with the Devonish seats.
Yep.
So it's a 5-litre V8, fuel injected, the 304, the iron line. It's got the automatic transmission.
Yes.
But there's a supercharger on top, which is where we came to the party. And you're no stranger to supercharged Holdens or HSVs, because you originally were one of the first that did our 530 kilowatt package for the VF GTS.
Yeah, that's right, yep.
You love your Holdens, obviously?
Love them. The whole family's got them, brothers have got them and so forth, so.
The other cool thing, when Holden bought this out, it's actually a Commodore, but it's long wheelbase. So I think Ford at the time had their Fairlanes that were like the limo spec. For our American friends, it's like the Cadillac that the governments and politicians would get around in. So it's a long wheelbase, and this is also the first car that Holden did with IRS as a sedan. Very, very cool, but what's really impressive is obviously what's going on under the bonnet. So still a very original looking engine bay, apart from the supercharger, obviously. You did start originally with the non-intercooled option, and we developed that so it was a lower profile, fits the early bird Commodore hood profile. It's a lower price point in terms of, there's no front mount heat exchanger and pumps. But you ran that, made reasonable power for non-intercooled, but you were keen for more. Needed to obviously clearance the bonnet a little. It's clear that it's got the blower now. Can't beat the sound of a Holden V8, so let's give it a run on the dyno.
No problem, let's do it.
Great to have Mark from Northern EFI join us.
Thank you.
Bill's got a beautiful car here, but you've done a lot of great work with it.
Yeah, it's come a long way from factory spec. So obviously we've opted with the Harrop Supercharger and played with intercoolers and throttle bodies and intakes, and we've achieved some good results out of it.
And you're very familiar with LS engines, as many are with the later model cars, and our superchargers do great things for LS engines. But I guess with a Holden engine that this is now over 30 years old, they didn't have a huge number out of the factory. Like this car, when Bill first got it, what did it dyno at your shop? Maybe around 120 kilowatts?
About 120. And like everyone sort of opted with the LS platform, and we have used a lot of your superchargers with them and achieved excellent results. So sort of diving into the 5-litre market, which is sort of old school, people want to sort of retain the 5-litre engine and not want to modify an LS sort of the world, everything.
I think it's great where people have got a classic car like this, and this is a classic now, it's heritage. Keeping the original Holden manufactured engine is excellent. So great job getting the supercharger installed. It's the intercooled version, so it's got repeatable power. And this engine, you haven't opened it up, but it's got a camshaft, it's got valve springs. Yeah,
basically just a mild, sort of like a 286, we used to call it, camshaft, suited to the blower. Still retains a flat tappet hydraulic, a set of lifters and a set of springs to suit.
It's an awesome street car, and to go from circa 120 kilowatts to 280, it's a big jump.
Well, it's over 100 and was 160. So by achieving that on a stock, per se stock engine with a blower, and you're making decent power, and in a lighter car versus like a VE VF.
It's easy to understand why Bill's so happy with the car. I think the next step's probably a stroker and a bit more boost. Like it's only putting like 6 pounds into it at the moment.
Six pound of boost, yeah.
Pretty effortless.
But once you get the bug, it sort of starts off, it will keep it stock, and then you know, the power sort of comes up and up and up, and then you want more and more and more. So look, in the future, if, you know, there's always a possibility of, you know, the stroker and more boost we can throw at it, but sort of at a stock piston engine, we'll call it a day, and we're sort of happy.
Mark, Northern EFI has been a great partner, and we enjoy collaborating, and we look forward to many more projects together.
Yeah, thank you guys. Just thanks again to Bill and Harrop for the opportunity, and hopefully we can get some more done.
Great work. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.